videos there, but I'm going to be with you for the next 2 hours. Here's the cool thing. The next 2 hours, everything I'm going to show you is on free shipping and handling and 5 flexible payments. We're going to be talking about electronics, but let me show you what's coming up in this hour in about 35 minutes. We are very excited about this. First time ever on a this day only price. Take a look. This is the Tableau 2. This is the very first device that allows whole home viewing of those over-the-air broadcast channels, NBC, ABC, PBS, HSN, all those big channels, but also allows you to record, to pause, to rewind at the same time. And check this out. You may not even have seen this if you're looking at your screen. This is the only clear antenna on the market, and it's exclusive to you here at HSN right now. That little device holds 50 hours of recording your program. And here's another cool thing about it. You don't have to have one of these in the upstairs room, one in the bedroom, one in the kitchen, wherever you're gonna watch. One is for the entire home. That's what we mean by whole home viewing, because it's connected to your Wi-Fi. It is genius. If you've opened social media at all recently, you see everyone talking about this. If you've seen any tech list, top 10 list, Tableau is on there, and we're bringing it to you at the lowest price we've ever done, $99.99. You can head over there. I will be here with Justin Hyatt, and Jesse Palmer is here to talk all about Tableau. Also coming up at the top of the next hour, take a look at this from the #1 computer manufacturing brand in the United States. That's right, it is a touchscreen. Inside is the #1 processing brand, Intel. You're also getting the #1 operating system in Microsoft. You're also getting the #1 Office suite in Microsoft 365 for $389.99, just in time for back to school. You have exclusive colors like this beautiful aquamarine. You see the look of this? Look how unique this is. Backlit, full keyboard, and look how lightweight, thin, easy it is to carry. It was meant to take it on the go. You're getting 4 gigabytes of RAM. You're getting 128 gigabytes of a solid state drive. It is fast, it is reliable, and I believe it is also on VIP financing. So if you have your HSN card, this is why you have it right now. So get the HSN card out. Now, I like to give you a head start. You don't have to wait till we get to those presentations. You can go to hsn.com and take a look right there. But right now, print, scan, copy, and all the ink you're gonna need for the next 2 years. This is our best value of the day. From HP, as we see it printing out these big, bold, vibrant colors, this professional level printing that you're getting really on pennies on the print. When you think about printing out a picture that is frame worthy that you want to put up, or maybe it's a crafting project that you're going to pass out to friends and family, when you want to do that and you have to go to another place and get them to print it, it's $3, $4, $5 a print. Now you're going to be able to do that in your own home. Now we're going to get into all the specs of it. We're going to get into how it prints, scans, and copies. We're going to get into that full color LCD screen. We're going to get into the 35-page auto feeder. The big story today, though, is the value that you're getting. And if in your head right now you're thinking, yeah, but ink, oh my goodness, how much do I spend on ink? What a trouble is ink? We've got that solved for you. Now take a quick look at your screen. The Smart Tank printer that you're getting today starts at $289.99. So you're already saving on that right now. You are already saving $90 off of that. And then you are getting, just for you, our HSN customers, HP Smart Friend for 1 year. That means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have any question at all, you pick up the phone and you talk to an expert at HP. And then if you take a look at all the ink you're getting between your black ink, your cyan, your magenta, your yellow, that is 2 years of ink included. That comes down to $459.98. We're doing it today for $199.99. One last thing before we bring in our HP Smart Friend. One thing that we're doing here is called Price Match Guarantee. We've only done this a couple of times, and we only do it on those items that we are sure that you are not going to find a better price out there. Did you know that you can find the identical today's special item, if you find it, that you have purchased here at HSN, if you find it less with one of our select online competitors, we'll match that price. All you have to do is visit hsn.com for complete terms and details. That's how confident we are that you are getting the best deal you can get anywhere right now. Take a look. It's on 5 flexible payments. It's only $40. It's on free shipping and handling. We are going to cover the shipping and handling for you on that as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring out our expert here. We got a lot of printing to show you, and we are going to talk about how we solved that ink issue for you, which can be such a headache. Our friend Aaron Berger is here. Aaron, good to see you, man.
Always
how are you?
Good to see you. Thanks.
Can I just say, whenever we present a printer, it's almost like I can hear people at home going, that's a lovely printer, but oh, spending money on ink is just going to be, or learning how to use it, spending money on ink. Well, HP said, we got you.
We're going to just take care of that. You're going to buy a printer today. You're going to have the auto dock feeder. You're going to have the touchscreen. And frankly, you're not going to worry about, we say 2 years conservatively. You probably won't worry about ink for 3, 4, 5 years. So let me spend a minute explaining this. Instead of buying ink cartridges for your printer, which is the old way to do it, frankly. It's the way that fills up landfills. It's the way that costs a lot of money. It's the way that's inconvenient. There's a new way to do it, and that is with a smart tank printer, where we send you these bottles. I'll just reach down here. Here's one, where we send you these bottles of ink. So we send you a total of 4 bottles of ink. And when you get this home, you fill up your printer one time. It's not like it's something you've got to do every week, or you literally do it one time. It takes a couple of seconds. I'll show it to you in a few minutes. There's nothing to it. Once you have put the ink in your printer, there's enough ink. I'm going to set this down. There's enough ink in there to print. It's wild. I mean, it almost feels silly saying it. Up to 8,000 color pages, about 6,000 black and white pages. The reason I'm standing over here right now is this is how many cartridges one bottle, not 4, we're including 4 bottles. This is how many cartridges just one bottle replaces. So imagine I had this board 4 times. That's how many cartridges you would have to buy. I'm going to get into that more in a second. I want to show you something else first. First of all, actually, I want to point out, everything I'm saying right now would be totally moot, would be totally unimportant if the pictures didn't look like this when they printed. I want to say that from the very beginning. This is HP high definition print technology. So when you print pictures of your kids, when you print pictures of your grandkids, when you print pictures of your fur babies, you name, the picture quality is gorgeous. It does not sacrifice 1 ounce. It's just like that beautiful inkjet technology that we know and love from HP. So know that, yes, you're saving a ton of money. Do you know that this print cost about 1 penny, between 1 penny and 2 pennies to print? Remarkable. I always tell people, if we're splitting pennies on how much it costs to print, it's really inexpensive.
Then it's a good deal. Then it's quite a good deal.
Like 1.3 pennies. I don't know. It's between about 1 to 2 pennies to print a page.
The vibrancy, the depth. We look at that and honestly we think, all right, it's going to be about $5 each. Maybe that's a crafting project. Maybe that's a birthday card. Maybe that's a Christmas card. And they're going to cost me $5 to $6 each just to make that print. Look at this. This is what I call frame worthy, right?
Yeah,
and now, you know, nowadays sometimes our pictures get stuck on our phone because we don't have a printer that is frame worthy to give us these pictures that you're getting right here today.
You're right. So many of us don't print because it's a pain. We can't print right from our phone. We've got to go to our computer first. We don't know if it costs $4. We do one print and it stinks. Let me show you guys one. Here, we'll do the feature video and then I want to kind of give you an idea of how much ink you're getting. So we say conservatively up to 2 years of ink, but I'll say again, that's for printing 250 pages a month. Most people print half that, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I'll go over those numbers in just a second. You have the HP Smart app, which you can use on any device, Android device, Apple device, Windows device. You can print from computer, you can print from tablet, you can print from your phone. Everybody can print from different devices. So that's a super convenient thing, all wireless, which is really, really nice. So again, just going back to that, what we say is 2 years of ink thing. I want to point something out. The ink doesn't expire. Unlike ink cartridges, actually, when you buy an ink cartridge, I don't know if you've ever noticed, they have an expiration date on them. And if it's in your printer past the expiration date, they're not good any longer. This ink, when you put it in, it's not like in 2 years you can't use it anymore. It's a liquid that's in your printer. So when we say 2 years, we mean you could print this much. This is actually a little less. This is 200, but this is nearly 250 pages, okay? You could print this, all of these full color 8.5 by 11 pictures, upside down, sideways, however, like I've done here. You could print that every single month for the next 24 months. Now, unless you run a professional print shop, you probably, maybe you're a heavy crafter, awesome printer for you if you are, you don't print this much. Most of us probably print 20%, 50 pages is a lot for most people. Some people, maybe if you have a family, you've got twins who are in high school, maybe you guys do 100 pages a month. If you were printing 100 pages a month, you would expect more like 5 years worth of ink out of the ink that
You know what it does, though? It gives you that peace of mind that you don't have to worry about it for a while.
That's the point.
For a long while, you don't have to worry about it, right? In the middle of the night when my son comes to me and says, oh, tomorrow I've got this project and I've written everything up. I just need the pictures. I need to print out those pictures in the middle of the night, and now I'm low on ink because those ink cartridges run out so fast. That is the old way. We're not doing that anymore, right? And so right now, not only are we giving you a printer from the leading printer manufacturer here in the US, right, from HP. We're also giving you the ink. It is Smart Tank, so it's a new type of ink, no more cartridges, ink to cover you for 2 years of ink if you were to print that much that Aaron just showed you. Now, I want to show you on your screen kind of what that looks like, what the value is that you are saving today for $199.99 on a today's special with free shipping and handling. I want you to take a quick look. Just the printer alone is $290, right? So you're saving $90 right off the top. If that was it, that would be great. If you stopped there, that'd be fantastic. But take a look at all of the ink that you are getting that will last you up to 2 years. That's if you print a lot. And then one last thing I want to tell you, we're so confident in this offer. It's taken us a while to put this offer together. With our relationship with HP and HSN, we hear you, we know what you want, and we are so confident that we always want to bring you the best price guarantee. You can shop with confidence when you purchase today's special items that carry a price match guarantee. And this is how it works. If you find the identical today's special item that you purchased at HSN for less at one of our select online competitors, we will match that price. All you have to do is visit hsn.com for complete terms and details to learn more. So that's our way of just saying thank you to you for being loyal, for tuning in, for us giving you that peace of mind that you're not gonna find a better price as long as this is on a today's special price right now. So we're talking about the kids going back to school. Could be school projects, could be that home office, home projects. It could just be something that you need to scan, copy, print, or maybe you're getting creative. Those crafters putting pictures in the frames. Now you've got the power to do that, and you really don't have to think about it for at least the next 2 years.
Yeah, doesn't that feel good? You know, I mean, honestly, for anybody in America who's going to have to buy ink cartridges in the next year, why would you go spend $60, $70 on ink cartridges when you can know you're not gonna have to do it for years and years, and you can just start over fresh with a brand new printer that's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner. 2 new features that I want to show you. We've never had this before on a Smart Tank Today special. So this has an auto document feeder. You can put up to 35 pages at a time in here. This is great, as you know, for forms, for taxes, for schoolwork, for if you want to scan. And also what's nice, there's an auto doc feeder, but there's a flatbed too. So if you have books, Ty and I were just talking about our kids in school, and if there's anything you need to copy out of a book, you know, that has a binding on it, it's really nice to have both options. You've got both options, and there's a touch screen on the front. So if you want to make a copy or a scan, or even send a fax, you can do up to 99 pages. We won't do 99, we'll just do 1 copy here. I feel bad how much this thing prints so well and so fast. I honestly feel guilty how much paper I go through in the course of an airing because it's just so darn quick. It really is, but I want you to know you can do it.
And I do want to point out real quick, as you see this, what if you're watching and you go, Aaron, what if I forget how to do this?
Yes,
what
let's
if
talk
I
about
forget how to do this? Well, HP said, we're going to help you out there too, right?
Yeah, we've got an answer, and this is something that I don't know that I've ever done on a Printer Today special item.
No, I don't think so.
Starting my 19th year this month, and the price match guarantee I've never seen. That is something I 100% have never seen in a show I've done. It's amazing. And then HP Smart Friend included on a printer is so cool. So what is HP Smart Friend? We've got a little video we'll show you right now.
Okay.
HP Smart Friend, and you can see, by the way, the auto doc feeder working here, and it just printing out quick. HP Smart Friend is a tech support service. So you get your printer home, maybe you have a question. For example, I'm going to show you in a minute, but I haven't shown you yet how to fill your ink tanks.
Okay.
Maybe you have a question about how do you fill the ink tank. So you have a question about how to use a fax machine. You probably haven't used a fax machine for a minute, right? Many of us haven't. Any question you have, doesn't matter how big the question is, how small the question, if it's a tiny little question you'd be embarrassed to call your kids and ask, or call your neighbor and ask, don't be embarrassed, call us. because we've included that. You saw when Ty showed you that price breakdown, by we I mean HP. We, HP, sell HP SmartFriend other places for $169. Tech support's expensive. There has to be humans on the end of that line to answer your calls whenever you make them. We're exclusively at HSN, we're including it with this printer today for the Today Special. I'm really proud we were able to do that. It is not an inexpensive gesture, frankly, on HP's side, so we're proud we were able to include it. You get 1 year of HP SmartFriend judgment-free IT support. All your tech questions are welcome, big or small. There's personal support from HP, the #1 selling computer brand, #1 selling printer brand in America, and they're always available so you can quickly get back to knocking out whatever task you're trying to knock out.
That just gives me peace of mind that I am ready to jump in, especially with something new like Smart Tank.
Right.
Because I know a lot of you said that sounds amazing, but new things I'm a little nervous about.
Sure.
Well, you're just gonna pick up the phone and you're just gonna call. We're gonna show you that right here, so hang out with us, stay with us a little bit. Wait till you see how it works. It's really super cool, but you are saving over $250 today with the ink that we're putting in with this printer, copier, scanner, fax, everything that you're getting. You're saving over $250. So right now, you're getting free shipping and handling, you're getting 5 flexible payments, and you're getting a new printer just in time for the new school season or that home office. And it's from a brand too, that year after year is number one, right? When it comes to certain things like this that we're gonna use so often, man, it feels good to go with HP.
I think so. There's a confidence to it. In fact, I often joke, because as I said, I'm starting my 19th year at HSN, going into my 19th. I often joke that the biggest complaint that I get about HP printers and computers is, well, there's nothing wrong with it. I've had my old one for 10 years. There's nothing wrong with it. And I was like, that is a great complaint to have.
That's a good sign. That's good.
The darn thing won't break.
That's good,
that kind of complaint. But it is time to upgrade. Your older printer probably isn't a Smart Tank, maybe isn't wireless, maybe doesn't have an autodock feeder, probably doesn't have the touchscreen, probably can't send wirelessly from all your different devices. You'll love this. All those pictures, you take all the great pictures on our phones. One of the great things about living in the world we live in is we've got a camera we never thought we'd have in our whole lives in our pocket all the time. So we get to take great pictures. When's the last time you printed out a roll? You printed out 30 pictures like we used to. You want to have those physical touchstones. Like I said, it was 80s Day at Max's school. This was the end of last year.
Oh, look
this
at
was
that
his outfit for 80s Day. And I'm so glad that I have these kind of pictures all over my house, because I don't want to pull out my phone and look at them. I don't want to be reminded of them all day, every day long. It's the fabric of our lives. So I encourage you certainly to print more there. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to spend a minute explaining the ink again, how it works, and really the value of it, and then I'm going to show you how to fill the ink tank. Sound good?
Great. Let's do it. Stay with us. Let's go. Look at the ink wall. That's amazing. We've never had an ink wall out here before.
Never have. We do it only to show you how much ink you're getting. So here's how it works. Today, when you get the Smart Tank home, you're going to get 4 bottles of ink, okay? So you'll get the blue, the yellow, the magenta, and the black. Each bottle, in order to have the same quantity of each bottle of ink, you would have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times 2. You would have to buy 30 ink cartridges, okay? 30 ink cartridges, and you'd have to know the cartridge number. Rocky just made that point. Really good point. That's the biggest, a huge pain. We talk about the cost savings, but the stress savings is just like a whole different thing. Anyway, I can't do them both at the same time. 30 ink cartridges. So we really should technically have 4 of these boards out here to show you. It's like getting 120 ink cartridges home, okay? Now, let's do some math. Ink cartridges, prices can vary. Around $30. Let's just be conservative. Let's do a little less than half that. Let's say 20 bucks a piece, okay? So 20 bucks times 30 cartridges is $600, right? 4 of these would be $2,400 to buy this many cartridges. The numbers are staggering. How much money you aren't going to spend on ink because of how much ink we include. And now when you see, it's not only good for your pocketbook, good for your mental health, like I was just saying, and like we were talking about not having to find, which cartridge number you need. It's also good for the environment because you're not throwing out, getting rid of those ink cartridges over and over and over again. I'm gonna let Ty update you guys, and then I want to take a moment and show you this is the moment you've been waiting for, how easy, because people think, well, is this a craft project, you know, to fill the, it's like screwing in a light bulb. It's so simple to fill the tank. So
yeah, this is great. I want to show you. And this is that new technology that maybe you haven't seen before. And I know sometimes I'm one of those people that say, I love it, it sounds good. Am I going to be able to do it? We're going to show you right now. But I want to tell you again, the value that you're getting on this Today Special from the #1 printer manufacturer in the country, from HP. Print, scan, copy, even fax. Take a look. The printer alone is $289.99. So you're already saving $90 today. And then you're getting HP Smart Friend for 1 year. That means at any moment, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're trying to print at midnight, you're trying to print at 1 a.m., and you got that project that's due in the morning, you pick up the phone, you call, you talk to somebody, and then they walk you right through it, and you got HP Smart Friend for a full year, which I have never been able to present on a printer before, right? And then the ink that you are getting, amount of ink that you're getting that is not cartridges, that are the bottles, right? And those bottles that you're getting are gonna last you up to 2 years, maybe longer than 2 years, because if you're, you know, it depends on how much you're printing. 8,000 color photos you're gonna be able to print with that, which is fantastic. And then on top of all that, we're giving you a price match guarantee. This is something that we only recently started doing, and we haven't done this for every Today's Special, only for certain ones that we are very confident in. As it says right there, HSN brings you the very best values that we have found on a price match guarantee items. Now, you can shop with confidence when you purchase Today's Special items that carry our price match guarantee. And this is how it works. If you find the identical Today's Special item that you purchased at hsn.com for less at one of our select online competitors, we will match that price. Now you can shop with confidence. Okay, I just want to give you a heads up on that so you can get your order in. 883172 is your item number. You can use the QR code. You're getting free shipping. You're getting 5 flexible payments right now, and you're getting a brand new printer, scanner, copier, and 2 years of ink. Now, all right, you're like, all right, Ty, I've heard so much about this ink and Smart Tank. Let's see it. Our HP Smart Friend, Aaron Berger, is here with us to show us how this works.
Okay, y'all want to hear something funny? I'm gonna explain to you why I'm showing you this on a tape instead of doing it live. Because once you fill up these printers, once you fill them with ink, let me correct my grammar there. Once you fill these printers with ink, you have to print 6,000 to 8,000 pages to have to fill it with ink again.
That's right.
So that's the reason why I don't do it. Last night, when we kicked this off, I did it live on air, so you're gonna see I'm wearing a different shirt, but we'll show you in the video right now, and I'm gonna narrate for you live exactly what's going on. So this is the printer. You open it up, and then there's these 3 tanks, the Smart Tanks, or wells. It's very, very easy. You grab the corresponding color that matches. One of the things that you'll really like, check this out, you can't spill this ink. So because people think, is this gonna make a mess?
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's engineered, and I mean, leave it to HP to engineer something beautifully,
because
right?
if you could make a mess, I would make a mess, but look, they got me covered.
Same. You pop it right in there. You don't have to monitor it. You don't have to do it. It takes maybe 15 seconds or so. You're gonna see, and you see the well, see how that magenta is beginning to fill, okay? Now, I'm the world's most impatient person, so I decided to do 2 at a time. Nobody else would actually do that except for demonstration purposes, but I got the blue cooking there as well. So you do that with the 3 colors, and then on the other side of the printer, and I'll show you in our live shot in a minute, on the other side of the printer is your black ink well. So you fill up your black ink as well. Once they're full, you take the bottles off of the tank, as you see me doing right there. You cap the bottle, and you throw it away, you recycle it. That's it, it's done. Again, and you saw there was no mess there, no spill, not a single drop of ink. So this is really, they're spill proof, they're mess proof. It is the easiest thing to do. I put my big head in the way there, sorry about that. Now I've got the blue filled as well. So now all that's left to do is to close the tanks, and I'll point one other thing out to you. This also comes with ink heads, right? So the ink goes basically through little tubes into these ink heads, which I'm gonna show you right now. They look like cartridges, but you don't replace them. You get them with the printer, you put them in, and you never touch them again. So those are the ink heads that go in. You close the printer, and you're finished. And voila, that's it. I will show you here live. This is the black ink tank. So you can just kind of see in our live shot.
Okay.
The black ink is on that side, the color's on the other. Again, it could not be any easier. It's kind of fun, but it's not, don't get attached to it, don't want to do it again, because you're not going to have to do it again for probably 3, 4, 5 years, depending on how much you print.
And you also get a little peekaboo in there to see if you are low. If after 2 years you're a little bit
after
low.
After 2, 3, 4
but
years.
You get to see it.
You absolutely do. I was telling, who was it? One of our producers, our associate producers, a couple hours ago when I was on air, I said this on air, and afterwards he was like, is that for real?
Yes, right.
100%. I've had a tank printer myself for about 3.5 years. I've had the same one. It sits under my desk. I use it for office work. You know, mostly I have as of today, I have a kindergartner, so he hasn't had it. He doesn't have to print a ton.
So it's kindergarten today. I was going to ask how old he was.
Starts today.
Sweet.
My point is, my ink has gone down maybe 10%. I mean, you know, I print probably 20 pages a month or something like that. I've had the same, since the day tank printers came out, and I was selling them at $399, by the way. I've had one, and I've never replaced ink. The only time I've ever had to put ink in a printer is when I'm showing them here at HSN, other than that very first day.
That's great. I do want to ask you something else, because we were talking, you know, we plan these today's specials well in advance. We try to plan them just right. Like, for instance, we're planning this printer, and we've got a computer coming up in the next hour for the top of school season, right? Maybe the new quarter. I was told that the rest of the year, this will be the only Today's Special on a smart tank printer.
100%.
So if you're out there waiting for that best deal, it's now.
If you want a smart tank, which makes the most sense in the long run, quite frankly. You know, the truth is, you can buy a cheaper printer. You know, I'm not going to sit here and act like you can't find a printer. You cannot buy a printer that I have seen at a lower price that is lower cost over the life of the printer. That's the key. Because ink is where it gets you, whether it's a recurring charge of $10 a month, or whether you're going to the store to buy ink for $60 every 6 months. It adds up really fast. And there's that whole convenience factor of, you know this, your kid, we were just talking about, you know, picking up the kids at school, kids knocking on your door on Sunday night at 10 o'clock. Hey, Dad, my science fair project's due tomorrow. We're out of ink.
Yes, what is open? What am I going to be able to go get? How do I do this? So if you're waiting for that value on the latest technology, on that smart tank for a today's special, this is it right now. And I'm telling you, cartridges are the way of the past. I think pretty soon, I hope to never see cartridges ever again. They're a headache. They're expensive. They fill up the landfills, all of that. We're all transitioning to smart tank right now. And if you think of the cost, if you think of the price, I think my kids today started sophomore in high school, their sophomore year in high school. And I think with this, with the amount that I'm printing, with the amount of ink that I'm getting, I may not have to buy ink until they're in college. I may not have to buy ink for the next 3 years, because I'm not going to print as much as that, right? I'm not going to print. I'm going to print some. We're going to print some color. But it's going to be there for me at 1 a.m., at 2 a.m. And if I'm picking up this today at 2 a.m., I have a question, I'm going to call HP SmartFriend, because for a year you get your HP SmartFriend. So we're trying to get you covered in your home office for your crafting projects. Oh, think about the crafting projects. You know, you want to print out multiples of cards, of Christmas cards, of invitations, all of that, right? That gets expensive quickly.
I'm so glad you said that. You reminded me of something that I want to show everybody really quickly. Down here in the front of the table, you guys, we actually have something available additionally today. It's the Hallmark Card Studio. So if you first of all, you can print cards from HP SmartFriend, and they're great. Hallmark, of course, has its own cachet that comes along with it. When you pick up the Hallmark Card Studio, I think we'll pop the graphic up for you. You get 14, so it's a software program. It gives you 14,000 different Hallmark cards. So every holiday you've ever heard of is there. I just printed out 3 of them down here. One of the really nice things is that you can also personalize each card. So this was a Father's Day card, then picture of Max and I inside it. You get the idea. Not only do you get the software, you get, let me set this down, 20 envelopes and 20 pieces of card paper. And this is special paper that is perforated down the center. So I think I've got 2 pages there. No, it's just nice and high quality.
It is.
So it's perforated to fold already, right down there along the edge. It's been really popular today because people are going, wait a minute. I can print a card. The ink on the card only costs about a penny or two, right? How much do you spend on a holiday card? Like, you stop and think about this for a minute. Halloween around the corner, Christmas around the corner, Thanksgiving around the corner, you name it. makes a great deal of sense. And if you want to do a personalized family card, also people who do calendars, who do family calendars for Christmas. I know that's a big hallmark in our family, and they're expensive to have them printed. It's going to cost you maybe 15 cents to print them now.
Yes, and then you can print them for everybody. Have you ever bought holiday cards and thought, well, now I got to decide who to send it to or not, because they're $6 each. And something personalized as well. This is all the kind of creative and fun kind of holiday things you can do with your printer, while at the same time doing things for work, for your home office, for the kids' school project. And you have the confidence that it's going to be professional level, and that you're going to have the ink that you need, and not going to have to run out in the middle of the night, not have to have that cartridge, which when you pull the little tab off gets a little messy and it doesn't last that long. Each one of the bottles that you see on your screen right there, did you see those 4 little bottles that you're getting? You see them right there? Each one of those, and if you're just tuning in, listen real closely, each one of those equals 30 cartridges. Each one of those equals 30 cartridges. And isn't it sometimes you have to run out for ink and it's just that one, it's just the yellow. And you're like, but I don't want to use the yellow this time. Like, nope, I'm not going to do anything unless you have that yellow cartridge in there, right? You don't have to worry about that. We're not running out in the middle of the night. And that's our display to show you what I was just talking about. So right now on a Today's Special, a couple of things are happening today. You're getting 5 flexible payments. If you're shopping with us for the very first time, come on in. That means you have 5 months to pay everything off. No added fee, no added interest. That's your own debit card, your own credit card, your own PayPal, however you want to do it. 5 months to pay it off, so that's what I mean by 5 flexible payments. You're also getting free shipping and handling, so $40 is all you're putting down. We also give you 30 days to try anything out here at HSN. We give you a full month. Most electronics store, big box store, they give you 2 weeks. Well, we're going to give you a full month to try everything out. So for $40, you get it home, you get the ink, you call your HP Smart Friend because you're getting that for a year, and you're off and you're running.
Pretty cool, huh?
This is what a Today's Special is all about, right? We try to do something very special, something you can't get anywhere else, and something that maybe we've never done here before, and we're doing that today.
We've never done it. We've never done a smart tank. We've only done one smart tank Today's Special, period. This is a new technology. It didn't have an auto dock feeder. It didn't have the touchscreen. Those are things people absolutely love. I want to show you the speed as well. Because you can have a picture from your phone. You don't have to go to the computer you can literally snap the picture, take it, and have it printed, within a couple minutes or less. So we're going to pop up a counter, I think, at the bottom of the screen. That's going to come up in just a second. And once it does, I'll just show you. I've got a picture here all ready to go. This was you guys started, great. Okay, I'm gonna press print. So this is printing. This was a little Home Alone moment that we did with Max around last Thanksgiving. So you'll see, it won't take it very long to print. In fact, I'll even make a point. Now, I'll tell you a funny story while I walk over here. Come over here with me for a minute. I got the wrong size frame and the wrong size paper. I was gonna do this really cool demo where I frame it for you at the end, but I have 8.5 by 11 paper and an 8 by 10 frame. So it won't quite be expertly framed, but at least you'll get the idea of going from no picture, no frame, no nothing, to having it in the frame.
From going to being trapped on your phone.
That's the key.
Being trapped on your phone. And why aren't we printing? Because, well, we don't want to waste the ink because the ink is so expensive and we don't have a printer that is that high quality. That's why we don't do that. That's why maybe you're not sending photos out. Maybe it's why they're not around the home. Okay, it's printing out right now. We have it.
Interesting thing about this printer, and you'll see this when it starts to come out. You can see it coming out now. It's about 50% printed already by the time you see it, because it kind of prints towards the back of the printer, a little bit different than most other printers you see. So you can see. And by the way, this is a picture, that was taken with an old iPhone. Like, this is a professional picture. Your photos are only as good as your printer will allow them to be printed, though. I told you, I didn't quite do the exact right size, so I have to hold the frame. But basically, we went from no picture at all to a framed picture in, what was that, 1 minute, 14 seconds.
Beautiful.
1 minute, 14 seconds to having a picture in a frame from the dollar store, sending it to grandma, and making her whole holiday season.
And how much do you think that picture cost me with this Today's Special? What did I spend on that picture?
About a penny and a half. That's what the ink costs.
That's amazing.
And maybe spend a couple bucks on the frame at the dollar store, right?
That is great.
Pretty cool, right?
Because if you do go to your local drugstore or wherever and you wait in line and you try to get them to print it for you, and they're like, it's $5, and you're like, that's one picture, but it's for grandma, okay. And now if you want to send it out to everybody, you want to put it on your holiday card, you want to put it on your Christmas card. Now you're doing it at home at about a penny, maybe 2 pennies per photo. That's it, in bright color, professional looking, vibrant looking. So if you're just tuning in right now, we are very busy on the phone lines right now, but what you're looking at is HP Smart Tank all-in-one printer. When we say all-in-one, we mean printer, copier, scanner. You can even fax on this. There's a couple of upgrades on here. The full color LCD touchscreen, the 35-page auto feeder is on here, and then what you see right here, this is your ink. No more cartridges. Each one of these equals 30 cartridges. That's why we say 2 years of ink included, $199.99. With the ink included, everything, it's well over $400. And actually, I want to show you that on your screen real quick. I know we only have less than 3 minutes to go here, but I think what's really impressive is not only the printer itself and the ink, but the value that we're offering you today. The printer itself is $289.99. Immediately, $90 off. You're saving 90 bucks. And then HP Smart Friend, what does that mean? Well, that means any time of night, 24/7, you have a question, you pick up, you call for a full year, they will walk you through how to use. Maybe it's refilling the ink, maybe it's printing a certain picture, whatever it is, you call. And then the ink that you're getting, which adds up to 2 years of ink, $459.98 would be your retail value today. You're saving $259. And then on top of that, one last thing before I throw it back to Aaron, this is our price match guarantee. HSN brings you the very best values we have found on price match guarantee items. Now you can shop with confidence when you purchase today's special items that carry the price match guarantee. If you find the identical today's special item that you purchased at HSN for less at one of our select online competitors, yeah, we'll match the price. We will match the price. You go to hsn.com for your complete terms and details. For school, for business, for work, for being creative, for printing out pictures. If you have a great camera, like I spent $1,000 on my phone, the camera's amazing, and I have to show everybody the pictures on the camera. Now put them in a frame, put them in a frame. All right, less than 2 minutes to go here. Maybe Aaron, you can talk us through kind of what we're seeing here.
Yeah, I'd love to.
What today's special is all about.
It is. It's putting together things that you don't find anywhere else, things that are unique and exciting and that we've never done before, and that's exactly what this is. Smart Tank is a newer technology. We've only done one Smart Tank Today special ever. This one is certainly improved. The auto dock feeder is a huge feature. It's usually a very expensive feature on high-end printers. We're excited to have that included today. Everybody loves the touchscreen, so you can walk up, you want to make a copy or a scan, you want to send a fax. You can, interestingly, you can do an old school fax. Like you can plug, this has a phone line in the back if you want. You can plug in to a hardwired landline. You can also do it electronically though. You don't have to do it that way. Because you know, there's still a couple times a year, the doctor's office or wherever, that you need to send a fax. I'll remind everybody very quickly, I'll show you my wall of ink over here. We're sending you 4 bottles of ink. The Wall O ink represents just one of the bottles. This bottle has the same contents, the same amount as 30 ink cartridges. You'd have to buy 120 ink cartridges to get all the ink that we're including today. It is so simple to fill the tanks, and you won't have to worry about refilling them again for years and years. Oh, I don't think we've said this. When you do, did I tell you how much one of these bottles costs right now?
No, how much?
$16.99. Yeah, it's not like you're in for 75 bucks or what, no, $16.99.
Look at that. Again, over and over again, this is why HP continues to prove to be the best, the #1 in printers. Thank you so much. Actually, Aaron and I will be back next hour. We got a computer. We're going to do the printer again. We're going to have some fun. Aaron, thanks, man. Thanks for being here, everybody, and congratulations if you picked up your Today Special. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, I've got Tableau with Justin Hyatt, with Jesse Palmer. I've got you free TV with your clear antenna. You got to see it to believe it. We'll be back in just a minute. I'll see you there.
Hey, I'm Nicole Hickel, and I'm here to share my story. See, I used to be a hot mom. Yeah, I said it. I used to be a hot mom. When I would go to my kid's soccer game, it'd be so hot outside. I would sweat like crazy. Let's go, Leah, let's go! I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. But after getting these 2 Geek Air 2-pack of personal fans, I'm a cool mom. Who needs water? I got the fans. Let's go up a level. You get 2 rechargeable mini fans with lithium-ion batteries built in. They come with a detachable power bank and a charging dock. You control the wind speed by simply pressing the power button as many times as needed. Stop embarrassing your kid by being a hot mom. Instead, get these by scanning the QR code or search the item number on hsn.com or your HSN app and become a cool mom.
We've got a really cool and very, very different show for you tonight.
There's so many flavors, I can't even describe it.
You can literally find like anything on HSN.
Real and spectacular.
I am so excited to launch Tower Hill today on HSN.
You can tell that the hair is just so manageable.
My name's Curtis Stone.
I'm Helen Keeney.
I am Michelle Yarn.
Yours truly, Suzanne Runyon.
And my name is Ty Mayberry.
Well, that's just the greatest thing ever.
Jesse Palmer?
So you do remember, and I know you haven't been watching.
I know, but TV's expensive.
Well, now you can watch me live sports and news free. No contracts or fees.
But Jesse, how?
Tableau. Pay once and watch happily ever after. And you can record too.
That sounds like a dream.
It's not fantasy, it's reality.
I love that spot. I love that spot. Isn't that hilarious? Look, live in the studio, Jesse Palmer. Jesse,
It's
how
like
are you?
Super Mario Brothers. I ate one of those mushrooms and I grew.
Look, he's actually full size. Jesse Palmer here.
Easy to travel.
That's right, exactly.
This is great. I'm so glad you guys are here with us. This is there's a lot of firsts going on right now. As you saw, I'm here with our home and electronics expert, Justin Hyatt. But for the very first time, you know him, television host, sports commentator. He's a columnist, former college and pro football player. Jesse Palmer is here with us to talk about Tableau. Now, this is the Tableau that you've seen on all the social media, on every tech top 10 list. If you've looked at any of those tech influencers, right now they're talking about Tableau. Why? It's because it's the very first device that gives you whole home viewing of all of those over-the-air broadcast channels, your NBC, your ABC, your CBS, your PBS, your HSN, that you can watch throughout your entire home. And at the same time, this is it. This is the tiny little thing right here. You can record. You can pause, you can rewind, and here's what's cool. You probably can't even see it in the shot because it's clear. The antenna that's gonna catch all of those free channels for you, thank you, Justin, that's Justin's hand.
That's my hand.
But that's the antenna this is the only clear antenna on the market, and it's exclusive right now with this Tableau bundle here at HSN for you. You love your TV, you wanna watch your TV all over the home, right? But you don't wanna have to put a DVR there, a DVR there, a DVR there. You just need one for whole home viewing. No fees, no subscriptions, no contracts. You pay once, that is it. You'll watch forever, and you're getting $100 off for the very first time. It's on a this day only price. You're getting 50% off. And now you say, well, it can't be that easy. It can, and we're gonna show you how. So hang out with us here. But again, my friends on the couch, guys, how's it going? Thanks for being here.
Look at this guy.
So, Jesse.
Just found the corner.
Here he is.
Prime seating.
So let me ask you, you told me earlier, you're a new dad.
Yeah.
Watching TV is not on a schedule anymore, is it?
We're busy. We're busy. My beautiful wife, Emily, and I, we welcomed our daughter, Ella, into the world about 7 months ago. But as you can imagine, thank you, it's tough and it's tricky to find time to watch television. We find for ourselves the only time we get is at the end of the day, after we've put Ella down. That's when Emily and I can sort of congregate over to the couch and sit down and watch our favorite shows, whether it's live, whether it's shows that we've been recording. We get the opportunity to do that. But what Emily and I really love about Tableau too is the flexibility that it gives us, because anybody out there that's ever had a 7-month-old knows, once you put them down, doesn't mean they always stay down.
No.
So when she does get up, we can simply pause. Emily goes in to get Ella, I go make the bottle, we get Ella back down, and Emily and I can come back to the couch again together, settle in with our dog Lulu, push play, and off we go again.
And you can do that from anywhere in the house, right, Justin? Because the difference here, one thing, this connects to your Wi-Fi, and that's different than other things we've talked about, you and I have talked about. Plug it into your TV and plug one into every TV, move it or you don't. Connects your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking, you know, as Jesse was saying, it's free TV, but it's the freedom of the TV too. You never know where Ella's actually gonna fall asleep, and it's like you don't want to move. So then maybe you're not in front of the main television. Maybe you can watch on your phone or your tablet. But the reason why you can do that is because of the setup, and that's one of the greatest things about Tableau is that it is a completely wireless connection. So here's how it's set up, and here's how easy it is. It's a full home setup. So you literally have one antenna. You were saying, well, do you need a DVR for every single TV or device? No, you don't. You need one antenna, one device. That's what you're getting today. And that one antenna goes in the most optimal place in your home. You know, we were kind of talking about this backstage. It's like, well, do I have to go on the roof? No, you don't.
Yeah.
It's one antenna in the most optimal place because then it connects to your Wi-Fi. And now how it does that, it actually connects to your tablet device, which then connects to your Wi-Fi, which allows you to watch on your Samsung TVs, on your Roku TVs, on your iPads, and your phones, and you're looking at that brand new antenna. We just launched this. This is completely exclusive to HSN, and frankly, not only just here, you can't find a clear antenna anywhere else on the market. So we're really excited about that too.
Well, because when we hear antenna, the first thing we think of is eyesore. Like, where am I going to put it? How am I going to hide it?
On the roof, and this is not filtered at all.
Yeah.
This is completely see-through. It's not opaque.
Right.
I mean, literally, we walked in the studio earlier. I walked right past this thing. It was over there on a window, and I didn't even notice it or see it. That's how incredible this thing is.
Yeah. Well, we were, Ty and I were joking earlier. We were like, do you see it? No, but do you see it?
No, but look right there. I walked right past that. That's the antenna.
If you're shopping with us right now, please take a look at your screen. When we say antenna, 35-mile range antenna, bringing you all of those free channels, that's what we're talking about right now. Yeah, pretty amazing, right? You can barely even see it right there. And then when Justin says optimal spot, it's because you can put it anywhere.
Exactly. So that's why we talk about, what's so significant about it being an eyesore is that we kind of have to put it in certain locations, whether it's wireless or not. If it's wired, which the majority of antennas are, well, then you definitely see it. Whether it's on top of the television as, those bunny ears, or they're in a window and you have to see it, then you have a 20-foot cable. The convenience of this is that when we say optimal spot, it goes directly to that optimal window. You actually download the app, and when you download the app, it says, okay, well, you got to point it to this direction. You place it there, then you connect it to your tablet device. Okay. The device then connects to your Wi-Fi, meaning you don't have a 20-foot cable. You certainly don't have an eyesore now with your antenna. And now you can watch upstairs, downstairs, on any device just about that's compatible with your tablet device.
And whether you're in a home or a condominium, I think that's pretty key too.
True,
I know when you have a big house and you've got a lot of windows, you can find a window that's kind of out of the way to put the antenna. Because this thing is completely see-through though, in our condo, we only have a couple windows. We don't mind putting it up there because we can still see out. No, it really works anywhere.
It's a great point. When my last apartment, we literally, beautiful view downtown. The last thing you want is a square blocking the view through your window. So yeah, definitely easy to see. And I kind of joke too, which is the choice is clear. This is the first time that you really have a clear choice on which antenna to pick.
Jesse,
you see what
he's a pro. You see what I get to work with?
Not his first rodeo.
No. Maybe a second, but definitely not his first.
Maybe the last.
Justin, here it is. It's the first time we've ever done this on a this day only price. And that's exactly what it sounds like, right? Just this day only. I think Justin and I, we've talked about this at $129. There was even a time where it was on sale for $119. It is under $100. It is $99.99. And let me point out what you're not getting. You're not getting a contract. You're not getting monthly fees. You're not getting a subscription, right? You're not having to sign up for anything. And it's NBC, ABC, CBS. I think sometimes we forget. Those are broadcast live. You just need an antenna that is strong enough to pull those in. And then you need a device that can record those. Or you can pause in the middle. Jesse, football season is upon us now, and I always happen to be refilling the nachos in the kitchen when the touchdown is scored. That's my knack. That's my superpower. I step away.
It's so nice to be able to have that freedom and flexibility. And also, listen, in our household, Sundays, just like you, I've got to have the game on. My wife, Emily, doesn't want to always have to watch football 24/7. She wants to watch her reruns of Seinfeld. So because you have the freedom and the optionality to move around on different devices in different rooms, and we can both watch our shows simultaneously, literally right beside each other on the couch. I get what I want, Emily gets what she wants. It's a happy family.
And it's pay once. I want to remind you, that's it. $99.99, pay once, watch forever, my friend.
Yeah, that's the big thing. No subscriptions, no fees, no contracts, pay once, watch forever. It's a big deal because I think we talk about a lot of this. Well, I spend $75 a month on some subscription base. This is easy and it's simple. Whether you have a Roku, you have a Fire Stick, whether you've got a Samsung TV, you can download the app. That's how simple it is. is. And we're just kind of showing you that QR code. So you have a quick start guide when you get this at home. You scan that with your phone. Takes you directly to the Tableau app, which then walks you through the whole entire setup. Now, the next thing is the whole experience. You know, we talk about being able to have an antenna, but practically all you get is a program guide. That's all you get is you flip through your program guides, you got all your local channels, but you get way more with Tableau. So you get all of your program guide, but you get a full user experience. Now, this is going to be that UI that we're talking about where you can actually see kind of what's on right now, what's trending, what you want to watch. So we talk about finding stuff. It's more watching than finding. Now, for you, this is all of your local channels right here where you were able to watch all of those big sports games that were just right there on CBS. So all of those different things, and of course PBS too, with Ella wanting to watch any of those types of shows. And you can even have your favorite channels, which I love too, because yeah, you can flip through channels, but how many times you're like, okay, I gotta flip all the way to 58, and on these new remotes, there's no buttons. So now I can actually have your favorite channels saved right here. And of course, we can go all the way back up to our live up here. But the next thing I want to show you too is how it filters for shows. You know, when we're talking about finding stuff, now we can actually go to live now, see what's live on all of these different channels instead of, again, just flipping through those types of channels. And then you can watch it on your iPad or on your phone.
It's so clever and it's so intuitive and it's easy to use. Where we live at home, we get 161 different channels. Wow. But because it's all set up just this way, it's easy for Emily and I to find out what we want to watch or continue something that we've already started. There is so much volume of TV, our favorite entertainment shows, sports, news, kids shows, as you were mentioning, that we're going to soon start letting Ella watch as well. It's all right there, but because of this, we can get to things quickly.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, and I think one of the things too is it takes it to another level. You know, it's not just getting, again, an antenna that you've never seen on a market. It's also getting an experience that you've never had before, and then doing it with the setup that has never existed before either. You know, again, when we think of antennas, it's, okay, I got an antenna, it's for one TV. And now I got to figure out, how am I going to get this antenna? Because we're now in the corner of our home. How are we going to get that antenna to a window? You don't have to worry about that anymore with your Tableau and your Tableau Total System. You just simply connect it to your tablet device, get it hooked up to your internet, and now you can watch anywhere in your home.
Connecting through, and I want to point out too, we're looking at this TV right here. Now, when I came into the studio, I asked Justin, I'm like, oh, well, where is the antenna? Normally, you're used to seeing the antenna right next to the TV. It's always nice. So I said, where is it? He goes, oh, it's way over there. It's in the back somewhere, because that was the optimal spot. Now, in your home, everybody may be a little different to kind of see how many channels you can pull in, but those channels are free over-the-air broadcast. You find the optimal spot as long as you're within 35 miles, and it's for the entire home. This is a great little, what we call an animation for you to see your entire home, upstairs, downstairs, bedroom, guest room. If you have guests coming in to stay with you and you're like, oh, I should put something in the room so they can watch TV. No, it's all hooked up to Wi-Fi as long as it is a smart TV, right, or a smart device. If that device is hooked up to Wi-Fi, you've got it. And it's a one-time payment. I think, Jesse, we get so used to, especially now we have family. I've got a couple of kids, right? Your family is growing. The things we have to pay for. And it was a point where we thought TV was getting simpler. And we're like, oh, this is going to get simple. Pay for so many things just to get my local channels now. It's getting more and more expensive. It's so nice to get something that I pay one time to get all of that.
I don't know how you guys are. I lose track of all the different subscriptions because I feel like, you know, back in the day I was making a new one. We were purchasing something new each and every week, it almost seemed like. And at the end of the year, that really does add up. This is so simple. It's user-friendly. You pay once, you forget about it, and you just get to enjoy all this great high-def quality TV. And so many options, and with the flexibility this gives you, it's a no-brainer.
Well, I think we'd be remiss to mention the fact that some football is just about to start, too.
It is. Yeah, it is. Here we go.
I know, I think I played a little bit more football than you. So they have this, it's called a pigskin, laces out.
You can throw it.
You throw it, sometimes you catch it.
One of these two guys was a pro football player.
You decide.
No.
You decide.
No, but we're all fans and we all like to watch. And sometimes, Jesse, sometimes I lie to my wife, don't tell me who won. Don't tell me. I don't get on social media. I want to go home and I want to watch the game. I want to be able to have recorded the game off my local channel.
Well, this is the perfect time, too, to get the tableau as well, because the fall is upon us. All this new programming coming out. The Golden Bachelorette is coming out this fall. Making history. Joan, the first Golden Bachelorette. A magical journey it's going to be. Of course, the football season.
Cry every episode. I cry every episode, Jesse. I do.
It's the most dramatic season ever. Of course, college football is coming up. I'll be doing that with ABC this year as well, covering that. There's just so many great shows. This is the great time now to invest in this and just set yourself up for success this fall.
It really is. And I just want to point out right here, it's free shipping and handling, which is not always free shipping and handling. It's also on 5 flexible payments right there. $20, right? And here at HSN, we give you 30 days to try everything out. Most electronic stores, they'll give you 14 days, and you get home and you get into the groove of it, and then you got to decide, do I want to keep it or not, or return it. We give you a full month. Is this right for you? I think it is, but you won't know until you get it home yourself. So get it home, give yourself 30 days. Now, we've only got 5 minutes left. Time has flown here, and I want to make sure, Justin, we're kind of walking everybody through, because it does feel like the latest technology, and sometimes with the latest technology, we get a little shy. Am I going to be able to set it up? What does it take? Once we get it home and get it out of the box, what kind of is the first thing that we're going to do?
Well, it eliminates, I think, one of the hardest parts of a setup, which is trying to find a place to put your antenna. Because it's, you know, oftentimes like, well, I'd love to have an antenna, but I'm not picking up the amount of channels that I want. Knowing that now you can actually place it in an optimal space. And the way that we do that is we have a little quick start guide. So you take out your phone, you scan that QR code, stands for quick response, and it takes you directly to the app. The app, you download it, and then it walks you through where to place your antenna. And again, you know, knowing where to place it, it's got a compass, it's really, really well done. It makes it easy. And then you place it there, you connect it to your tablet device, and then you connect your tablet device to your Wi-Fi, and you're done. So from there, if you have a Roku, if you have a Fire Stick, if you have a Samsung TV, if you have an LG television, if you have an Apple TV, you just download the Tableau TV app directly to that television, and then you start to watch. And the same thing goes for your phones and your tablets. But the nice thing is that now it's not just watching. Talk about time. It's the time that you can now spend watching, but the time that you can't watch. Now I can actually pause, play, rewind, and record up to 50 hours directly to that DVR that's built into your tablet device. So it's easy, it's convenient, a simple setup on a whole home coverage with one antenna and one device. It's not an antenna for this television downstairs or an antenna for upstairs. And then to your point, Jesse, it's a clear antenna, so that now it's not that eyesore that the old antennas are typically.
Yeah, right. And I want to point out, this is what we're talking about too. I want to point, like, sometimes when we talk about the technology and you say DVR, we think about a big box.
Right.
We think about something big and heavy, and we're like, ooh, where am I going to put that? I don't know. It's kind of a. This is it. This is the whole thing, right? It's about a little bigger than a hockey puck even, right? This is your Tableau. You are getting the clear antenna, which you can hardly even see right here. You're getting all the cables in charge and everything that you need. And this is a great shot too. Thank you for this shot. I want to show you where it is in our studio right now. You see right through, you see the fall leaves behind it.
That's right.
That is not an eyesore.
People could come into this studio right now and walk by that 37 times before knowing it was actually there.
Absolutely. And then you point it out to them and they question, they go, wait, what is that? Right. On the market, it's the only clear antenna. It's exclusive to you here at HSN. And right now, it's the first time we have ever done under $100. It's a this day only price. And if you just want to try it out, if you're just curious, if you're like, yeah, my TV, what am I paying for? I'm paying a lot of money. If you just want to try it out for 30 days, we give you 30 days here at HSN. You just put down the flexible payment, which today happens to be 5 flexible payments, means it's only 20 bucks. You put down 20 bucks, we will cover the shipping and handling on this. We'll ship it out to you. Give it a try for a full month and get all of those stations. We just watched the Olympics, and I watched every single day. I love the Olympics. I get all excited about the javelin every 4 years.
I was just going to say, talking about it right now, it makes me so excited to finally get back home, because I've got so many different sports recorded from the Olympics that I got to catch up on too.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes they're at like 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, some of those sports.
Well, I'm awake at 3 o'clock because of that.
Yeah, that's true.
So actually, I am watching that live.
That's when you watch TV.
That's right. He's on the bottle schedule. Can I point out real quick? I had no idea QR stood for quick response. Thank you, Justin.
You're very well.
I had no idea. He just said quick response. I'm like, huh, what? That was it. Okay,
but those out there.
You get a QR code that helps you and walks you through everything. I admitted that on live TV, that I didn't know. Justin.
You're more worried about the QR, not the crying, which I respect.
See there. Yeah, very good. And there it is. And this is what it looks like again. This is what you are putting in your home. This is what you are putting in that optimal. So yeah, look, as we pull out, thank you guys for that. As we pull out further and further, maybe now you're in your kitchen, maybe now you're in your living room. I mean, you don't even see it, Justin.
I think the problem would be is, hey, if you ever move, right? Where's the antenna?
Yes, right.
Where did we put it? Where is it?
Where did we put it?
Take all your windows with you.
That's right. It's on one of these. It's on one of these. And again, Jesse, it's family. I know right now with my kids and my wife, around the TV with the great programming that we're getting, maybe the local sports, maybe the local channels, whatever our top shows, it's where we're spending time together, right?
Yeah.
It is about getting together, watching those favorite shows, watching those sporting events, cheering on your home team. And that's important. And I think sometimes lately we think, well, what do I have to sacrifice? Do I have to sacrifice that time with my kids and my family? You don't have to. You're going to get it all right now with the Tableau.
It's variety and it's the flexibility. So many different types of programming and shows, live or not, at your fingertips.
Yeah, it's great. Guys, but the time just flew by. There we go, talking about
when
TV.
You're having fun.
There you go, it does.
You know.
Justin, thank you, my friend. Jesse, welcome to HSN.
I appreciate it. Great to finally be here.
If you want to see Jesse and Justin again, they will be back at 9 o'clock with Adam tonight, talking about Tableau. You can be one of the first to jump on and get it at this day only price here. I want to remind you of our today's special coming up in the next hour as well. This is going to be about 30 minutes away. Take a look. Printer, scanner, copier, but this is Smart Tank. No more cartridges, just those little bottles of ink right there. This is such a great today's special deal. Okay, guys, let's keep moving. Let's talk about HP, but let's talk about computer. Now, you may notice if you shop with us at HSN, there is really 2 times a year that we bring you just an unbeatable deal on a computer, and it's normally at the holidays.